Beme, 16 years old. Quiet, average-looking, glasses, always in the back of the class. Addicted to books, video games, and quietly surviving high school. Teachers like me, classmates barely notice me. There's this girl, Anna. Captain of the debate club, straight A's, queen of the school without even trying. Funny, confident, always surrounded by people. The kind of girl who walks into a room and everyone pays attention. Me? I just looked down and tried to disappear. Been crushing on her for like a year. Not in a creepy way. She once lent me a pen when mine ran out. I thought about it for a week. One day I decide, screw it. Write her a note. Nothing weird, just a sweet message. I think you're amazing. I'd love to get to know you better. If you ever feel like it, meet me after school behind the science building. Fold it carefully. Heart racing like crazy. Drop it in her locker and disappear. That afternoon, I wait behind the science building like an idiot. 5 minutes, 10:20. She doesn't show. Go home thinking maybe she just didn't read it. Next morning at school. Walk into the hallway. She's there. Standing in the middle of a group of her friends. Holding my note. She's reading it out loud. Complete with dramatic pauses and sarcastic tone. You're amazing. I want to get to know you better. Her friends burst out laughing. Someone says, "Is this from that guy?" She looks around. Our eyes meet. She smirks and says, "Dream on, Romeo." Hallway explodes with laughter. I just stand there, frozen, throat dry, heart crushed, ears burning. People call me Romeo for weeks. Someone taped a fake love letter to my locker later that day. My safe little world of books and silence? Gone. Replaced by stares, whispers, and smirks every time I walk by. After that, I stopped talking to anyone. Just studied, got my grades, and counted the days until graduation. Promised myself one thing. I'll never let anyone laugh at me like that again. Be me, 29 now. Years passed since high school. Moved to another city, studied like a maniac, got into a top university. Built myself from scratch. Gym, suits, public speaking, networking, full makeover arc. Now I'm the managing director at a rising tech firm. People call me sir and ask for my opinion in meetings. I smile politely, but inside I still remember everything. One Monday, HR says we have a new team member joining marketing. Didn't care much until I walk into the conference room. And there she is, Anna. Same eyes, same laugh, but now in office clothes. A little more serious, but I knew that face anywhere. She doesn't recognize me. I sit across from her, calm and unreadable. She introduces herself with a smile. "Hi, I'm Anna. It's so nice to meet you." I shake her hand. "Nice to meet you too. I'm your department head." She's polite, maybe a little nervous. I notice how she fidgets slightly, like she wants to impress. Something inside me flickers. Not anger, not hatred, just unfinished business. I go back to my office and stare at the glass wall. I remember every word she said that day in the hallway. The laughter, the way she smirked while crushing something that felt real to me. Now she's sitting in meetings taking notes when I speak. The idea hits me slowly. Not revenge, just balance. Maybe it's time she knew what it felt like. To be overlooked, to be questioned, to feel unsure about how people really see you. Not to hurt her, just to hold up the mirror. I tell myself it's about closure, about making peace with the past. But part of me knows. I want her to remember me, and I want her to regret ever laughing. Be me, still her boss, still cool-headed. But now I give her real responsibility. Presentations, data analysis, deadline-driven tasks. Not because I want her to fail, just want to see what she does when the spotlight turns on her. First week, she struggles, sends the wrong report to a client, gets the product name wrong in a campaign pitch. I don't raise my voice. I simply ask, "Did you read the brief before sending it?" The room goes silent. A few chuckles from the back. She laughs it off, but her hands are shaking a little. Next meeting. She stumbles over her words mid-presentation. I lean back, cross my arms. "You can take a minute if you need to collect your thoughts." She nods, voice cracking, says she's fine. She clearly isn't. Coworkers start talking. She's not used to pressure, huh? Wasn't she supposed to be experienced? I say nothing. Just let it play out. And then, something unexpected. She starts staying late at the office. Brings coffee to my desk. Just in case you're working late too. Leaves post-it notes on my screen. Thanks for today. Asks about my weekend. Compliments my tie. One time I pass by the break room and hear her say to another coworker, "He's actually really kind underneath that tough exterior." LMAO okay. I stay professional. No smiles, no warmth, just thanks, and "I'll check on that later." She starts dressing nicer. Laughs at my dry humor during meetings. Once even said, "I love how mysterious you are." Yeah, mysterious like that crushed kid in the hallway you don't remember. I don't flirt back. Just keep being polite, distant, unreadable. I watch her get flustered, unsure of herself, trying so hard to impress someone who won't give her what she wants. I'm not being cruel. I'm just done being the one who begged to be seen. Now she's the one who feels invisible. Beme. She messes up big project. Client pulls out due to sloppy communication and missed deadlines. Upper management is not happy. She's called out in the weekly review. Team starts avoiding her, whispering when she walks by. The same coworkers who laughed with her now laugh at her. She used to be the confident one. Always smiling, always the center of attention. Now she looks lost, like she doesn't recognize herself anymore. One evening, office almost empty. She knocks on my glass door, quietly asks, "Can I talk to you?" I nod. She steps in, closes the door behind her. "Why are you doing this to me?" she asks. Voice shaky, eyes red. I don't speak right away. She continues, "I don't understand what I did wrong. I've been trying. I just don't get it." I finally look her in the eye. "You really don't remember, do you?" She tilts her head, confused. I lean forward, calm but firm. High school. A hallway. A letter. Laughter. Her eyes widen slowly. Silence fills the room. "You read my letter out loud. In front of everyone. You crushed me." She opens her mouth to say something, but nothing comes out. I never forgot that feeling. And now, you finally understand what it's like to be on the outside. To not be taken seriously. I stand up. This wasn't about revenge. It was about balance. She lowers her eyes, whispers, "I'm sorry." I nod once. Karma doesn't forget. It just waits. She walks out quietly. No more post-its, no more smiles, no more coffee. Next day, she asks HR for a transfer to another team. I don't stop her. Not out of anger, but because the lesson has already been learned. Sometimes, life doesn't give you revenge. It gives you reflection.